It is hard to believe how the largest ancient structures in North America could ever have been misinterpreted as geological forms, even though hundreds of years of weather and vegetation had obscured them. We now know that Western Illinois was once home to America's largest prehistoric population at a site we call Cahokia. And yet this ancient monument was just barely saved from being plowed under.
It was in the 1920s that Warren K. Moorhead, an archaeologist, came here to help the effort for the state to acquire this property. He did this by excavating in the mounds, some places between the mounds, to find objects, pottery, worked shell, flint work, that would demonstrate that these mounds were not only lived upon by Indians, but they were built by Indians, and that these were man-made, these were artificial. In the case of Monks Mound, it was almost a magic mountain.
Monks Mound is the largest prehistoric earthwork in the entire Western Hemisphere. Its base covers over 14 acres. It stands 100 feet high and has several terraces. Excavations have revealed that there was a huge building at the top. This construction was over 104 feet long and about 48 feet wide. A room at the top where the paramount ruler would have lived and governed his community, as well as being the setting for ritual and ceremonial activities.
We estimate that there's at least 22 million cubic feet of earth in Monks Mound. And someone has figured out this would be over 14.5 million basket loads of dirt that were probably carried on the Indians' backs, load after load. So tremendous expenditure of human labor, time, and material to construct this mound. But it wasn't all done at once. It was done in a series of stages. And from excavations and corings we've done through the mound, we can identify many building stages. So perhaps as a leader would die, they'd burn down or tear down the old building on top, add more dirt, put up a new building for the new leader. So the mound gradually increased in size.
Monks Mound stood at the center of what is often referred to as America's first great city. Archaeological data indicates that the site came into existence around 800 AD and flourished for around 500 years. Monks Mound was one of the first examples of what has become known as the Mississippian culture. Large temple mounds are the primary feature that defines a Mississippian site, and these can be found throughout the Mississippi River Valley. Early theories about their construction claimed the mounds could only have been built with slave labor. That was certainly the prevalent view when race theories abounded. At that time, the mounds were often compared to Egypt's pyramids, but today, these theories have been rejected.
What happened to the great civilizations of ancient America? At one point, the Mississippi River Valley was one of the most populated and inhabited places on Earth. The earthworks constructed up and down the river were some of the world's most impressive structures ever accomplished. But for some reason, the remnants of a massive ancient civilization that lies under our own feet is nowhere to be found in the historical narrative. Why is that?